Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the BYU Cougars, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limited the return. Not much there. There's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to the air on the first play. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They come to the line for a 3rd and very long here on the opening drive. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down. Early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Pilstead. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. That's a big hit at the end, but making a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Ryan. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play. Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's second down here. To the air, it's Moore. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for some space. It's Hughes. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Important third down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here we go on fourth down. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
But these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. He gets loose. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield to the 42. The Cougars will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He can go. Past the 50. Inside the 40. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Moore. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They get a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
An important third down attempt for this offense. These teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
BYU 0.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll use the ground game here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Send the back in motion. Has the first down and more. They'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Takes the toss and heads left. He shreds the tackle. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Cougars will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Dropping back, it's Hillstead. Looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few in the play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Brigham Young, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The throw, it's Moore. Quick throw, catch made on the outback. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here's the second down play. Handoff from the shotgun. And the Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
And looking to throw now on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Second down after the incompletion. Go to the the sideline, steps out after a short game.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quick throw over the middle. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Pilstead. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently.
Powerful running into the secondary. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, BYU.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Back. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Play action here on first down. A deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. Wide open downfield. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Looking to throw. It's Hillstead. Quick throw to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it up to 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Hillstead. He's looking deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
BAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors for a halftime update. And the Cougars will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Start the third quarter here on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Moore. Tight end has got it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Hughes. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll spot the ball at the 40.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll be smoother right at the line for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Took contact on the throw. Makes the catch downfield. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw, it's Hillstead. Hit as he released it. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Cougars looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first down, it's play action. A deep shot right down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Caught over the middle. It's Ryan. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. The pass rush gets home. So one final third of play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Cougars will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. 2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. To the air. It's Hillstead. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. And they're trying to punch it in here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The field goal here doesn't help cause. We're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll run it to the right side. This winds up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Look out, room to run here.
The returner brings it out to the 32, and the BYU offense will take over 1st and 10.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Cougars will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Hillstead. Throws to the tight end. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down to 15.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's a great play here by the quarterback. And not often you have a lead like this and you're throwing it at this point in the game. And when you do, you need a quarterback that makes good decisions. Good job here at using his feet to pick up that first down.
Touchdown, Ducks. They continue to roll up the score.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Trying the old counter play here. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job. Establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Powerful offense is back on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. First play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for a late deep shot. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Trying for a fourth down completion. It's an out route. The catch made. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They're going to run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Cougars will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Of course, in the playoffs,